More things. Hello, chat. Hello, hello. Instead of accidentally muting myself at the beginning, I forgot to mute myself entirely. Hello, hello. Hi, Johnny. Hello, Angry Seal. Hello, Super Manager. Hello, Mr. Bark. He's making a really comfy, cozy nest on his blanket right now. He's so comfy. He's got his pig ear to chew on. What? What? Silly, Mr. Goofy. Hi, anyway. I hope you guys are having a great weekend. As I mentioned on social media, it's been a high-paying day, so we're probably gonna have a shorter stream tonight. Well, I mean, definitely compared to yesterday, we're going to be having a shorter stream because we went for like almost 8 hours yesterday, and that's a long time. That's a long time. Oh, thank you for the head pats. Oh, there they go. My mix it up is kind of chugging a little bit tonight, so hopefully it doesn't do that too much. Hi, Nehru. 774, welcome, welcome. Thank you for your first time chat. I hope you're doing well today. Anyway, today we are going to be playing SoulSet, and we'll be doing that shortly after we vote for Fat Bears. If you too would like to join in the voting of the Fat Bear Week, you can do so here. SoulSet, you bet. If you're not familiar, this is the time of the year where the bears are bulking up for hibernation in the winter, so they get really, really extra big and fluffy, and if bears are not friends, why do they look like this? Anyway, yeah, no, this has been this week's Streamer Daily where I pick my fat bear I want to vote for. Let's see, we're in the semifinals now. The matchups are hard today. Yeah, they are. They're all bears I've stood behind, which is crazy. Oh man, it's a tough week this week. It's a tough week. Anyway, who did we vote for that got through yesterday? Oh yeah, I think we done. I think I picked the winners last time or yesterday. God, it feels like I keep forgetting that I did this yesterday. This bear looks like Dungo Skog, so I'm really I can't help but vote for him every time. It's 602 versus Chunk. 602 versus Chunk. Wait, can we not vote today? Oh, so the semifinals, you can't vote for the semifinals until the 29th, it looks like. Damn, I was really looking forward to some Fat Bear voting. Let me double check. I'll just read. Oh, I don't know why I did that. Yeah, I guess we're not voting for Fat Bears today. I see. Fat Bear Jr. That's a good name. Well, since we aren't going to be voting for Fat Bears, it looks like, I suppose we can go ahead and get started on playing the game. Let's see. Give me a quick sec to update my thing from just chatting. I've been pretty excited for this one. Even if we don't play for super late tonight, I've been really excited for this one because it's by the same devs that made Blank Space. I also enjoyed Blank Space, and it's got, I believe it's the same artist too, but it looked really, really interesting. Hope you have fun with it. Thank you, I will. Oh, well, I guess I should have been more a little bit. I didn't realize you were one of the devs, perhaps, but that makes sense. Oh, hold on. Give me a quick second. I realized I forgot to tweet, and I usually tweet. So lit. Give me a quick second here, because I definitely forgot to tweet. I'm a little bit out of it today, but we are good despite the brain fog. Well, it's a pleasure to meet you. Thank you so much for coming by. Thank you for the headbats, Blackberry. Hello, hello. Glad to hear you played Blank Space too. Yeah! Yeah, no, I've been really, really excited. Let's see. Alright, okay, there we go. There we go, okay. Let me move my water because Mr. Bark's treats are in the way. And he saw me move his treats and now he's giving me a look. You don't know. No. There's also another game about cat girls that you guys put out, and I have it on my wish list, but I haven't gotten to play it yet. I haven't gotten around to it, but I'm going to. And I'm looking forward to that one too. Anyway, oops. I don't know why. I've been in the habit of hitting continue. Anyway, okay. All right. We'll get started. Let's see. The disclaimer. Oh, Mutic. Based off of a real cat. Oh, actually, before we get started too, I'm gonna do this. You guys get a little typing ASMR. I've been trying to do this with every game I've been playing. There we go. Can I pin that? Yeah. There we go. Perfect. All right. All right. I've got to be smart. There's no autosave function for this game, so I'm gonna anxiety save. That's what I'm good at, though. I'm a pro at it. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started for tonight. My lady, please. Wake up! Mariko, wake up! Oh no. Thank the heavens, she's alive. Mariko, can you move? I like that implied sex can be just, they got into their room and did. You know. Ooh, so pretty. Ow, barely, but I'll be fine. More importantly, damn it, Ishin, you're bleeding so much. We need help. Mariko, I need you to calm down. They've done you no harm, and that is what is most important right now. I was unable to save your mother, though. I apologize. What do you mean? What did... Like that part in Batman 89 where Batman cloaks Vicky Vale in his cape? Oh man, I have not seen Batman 89, but I know that's a classic and I really should. Where did we end up even? Is this the forest outside of the mansion? There's smoke in the distance. Don't tell me it's coming from our home. It's a good one. I'll have to check it out. I'll write it down. Listen to me, Mariko. I understand all of this must be very hard for you to accept right now, but I need you to hear me out and do as I instruct. This isn't Gear of War. Did I put the wrong thing down? No. You scared me, Rodin? I'm doing alright. I'm a little tired today. A little tired and a little bit out of it, but we persevere. And what better time to be out of it than the weekends, though, you know? You're out of it and sleepy too, Rodin? Let's get cozy comfy then. We'll get cozy comfy and read a story. Make sure you are getting cozy comfy though. You're so busy all the time. Time is of the essence. Hammie's gonna read to me while I do homework. I will do my best. Hopefully you enjoy it. You're not going to die, right? You're a big, strong dragon. You kept me safe all those years. There's no way you can die like this. Mariko. Don't you dare die on me, you hear? Do you see that bag lying a few feet away from us, my lady? That one? Yes, take it. Ooh. Had a dream I was back in high school last night. Very weird. I still have dreams where I wake up and I think I'm late to class and I go and I like completely forget to put my shoes on, or I'm still in my pajamas. There's a small glass bottle inside and a dagger. What do you want me to do with these? I want you to come closer to me. Fill that flask with my blood, cork it well, hide it somewhere on you. Do not ever lose it. It should be of value to you if you ever find the need of it. What? Am I supposed to sell it for millions? Ishin, gathering your blood isn't really helping us with treating your wounds right now. Ishin? Ishin, don't you dare stop talking to me. No, please, no. You can't leave me. What do we have here? Are you spam straight out of the dish? I mean, I like spam quite a bit. Spam is really good with mac and cheese too. I love spam. We love a versatile dish. Ooh. A black dragon is a rare sight these days. I'm impressed to see one, the state he's in aside. Who is the stranger and why is he here? There's something odd about his aura. It's like his very being doesn't belong here. With eggs or by itself? There was one time I got kind of lazy and like I was like, okay, well if you can eat bacon with mac and cheese, who says you can't eat mac and cheese with spam? Because that's all I had. Or sometimes like I know that sometimes people take mac and cheese and they'll mix it with peas or peas and tuna. Which I haven't done that in a long time. That's like a hamburger helper level meal. When I think back on like my childhood. Aside from that, who are you? Necromancer. Huh? What's a... My, you're good, dragon. How can you tell? He seems amused with this whole situation. That is far from a good sign. If only I had some strength left. Leave the girl alone, I beg of you. Oh my, a dragon begging a human? You flatter me. But where did you get the idea that I wanted to do anything to this girl in the first place? To be honest, I was just passing through the neighborhood, only to notice a burning mansion and a pair of dead bodies lying nearby. And then I saw a half-dead dragon and... Ishin? That doesn't sound good. We were trying to get away from someone. Where am I? Is this some kind of cave? There's a campfire burning nearby, and the person we met earlier is sitting right beside it. You are finally awake. Where are we? Where's Ishin? You should know that better than I do. Well, maybe he's still tired from the ride. Don't worry, he'll answer to you eventually. You mean he's... inside of you? Yes. His soul, that is. Truly? I don't feel any different as far as I can tell. I can only take this man's word for it. What are the odds that he's lying to me? Hungry? You might want to eat something after that little ordeal. You've been out for a while. I won't argue. I'm actually starving. Though I am smart enough to know that one shouldn't be taking candy from strangers, even if it's bread. I think I'll take my chances. After all, if it wasn't for this person... Hey, mister, how did you do that anyway? You must be some kind of powerful magician. Attention, Ham Nation, third is still up for grabs. You could be third today. You could be third today. Who knows? Maybe I am. Would you teach me how to do it? My, kids these days. It would take you years of practice, sweetheart. Well, that's a bit of a deal breaker. I can't possibly imagine this person staying by my side for that long, or staying by my side at all for that matter. I also really like the art and music. The backgrounds are really nice too. Talking about cozy, I remember on TikTok there was this person with a really nice voice, and the video started off with, "Hello there, buddy," and he would make food in his log cabin and play NES. That sounds amazing! There's a person on YouTube I watch, and every week he checks in with the raccoons. Him and his I don't want to say they're like that elderly, but they're old enough to be my parents. But they take care of the raccoons that live in their I don't think they live on a farm, but they definitely live in kind of the middle of nowhere. And it's really, really cute. They feed the raccoons and they all come out and hang out. I need to figure out what to do now. The mansion was up in flames, and from what Ishin said, my mother didn't make it. Raccoons are so cute. But maybe someone else survived. I need to go back. I remember there were caves in the vicinity of our home, so we're probably in one of them. We can't be that far away from the mansion. Who are you, anyway? When asking someone's name, shouldn't you give yours first? My name is Mariko Blairnot. You're from the Blairnot family? Why does that surprise you? Do you know my... No, I've never met your parents, if that's what you want to ask. Not personally, at least. I just heard some stories. Stories? Did you guys, Mr. Bark? I'm sorry, I'm really easily distracted tonight, but... He found out I was laughing at him.
Hi, doggy.
Hi, doggy. Mr. Bark. That was really good. That was really good. That it hardly matters right now. Hold on, just a sec. Okay. I had a little bit of a tough time sleeping last night after we went for so long yesterday. So I might yawn a little bit, but it's just because I'm eepy. The Mr. Bark cam was a wise investment. I agree. I think it was really good. I think I'm gonna get a second one at some point so you guys can see how goofy he lays on the couch. He likes to go out there and lay in the sun. It's really, really cute. I'm Fedor. Oh man. I'm not very good with French, but we're gonna try our best, okay? We're gonna try our best. Falenche? It's nice to meet you, Mariko. Okay, well, I know your name now, but I still don't trust like that. Mariko? Hey, Mariko, are you alright? Fedor? No, you're not. What the? Who's this? Gods, my head feels like someone stuffed it with bricks and cotton. Is this what a bad hangover feels like? I can barely concentrate. Mariko, I hate to tell you this, but if it's a bad hangover, you're also throwing up. And whoever this guy is, I don't recognize him. Uh-oh, Mr. Bark! He might need to go potty. Mr. Bark, hold on a second, okay? I know. We'll go out in a second, I just took you out. Hammie, for the sake of your Japanese and your French, you should teach yourself how to do nasal consonants. I can try, I just run into these issues more than I think I will. I try. Who are you, and how do you know my name? Do I know you? You're very fluffy. You don't remember either, huh? What's that supposed to mean? Okay, where do I start? We got thrown in here for some reason. It seems nobody can remember anything. Nobody? There are other people here beside us. Other people? Wait, where is here exactly? Beats me. I'm as confused as you are. I'm not inside the cave anymore, though it feels like I was in it barely a minute ago. No, that doesn't seem right. My earlier encounter with Fedor feels like it's some kind of distant memory, or even a dream, perhaps. Which is it? I can't tell whether it was even a real occurrence or not. Yeah, no, I see what you mean, Johnny. PSP was such a nice era for visual novels. I still have visual novels on my Vita, too. There was nothing quite like being able to play it on the PSP, though. I don't know, I have really, really good memories of playing playing Persona 3 Portable on the PlayStation Portable. It was just good, it was good. Which is it? I can't tell whether it was a real occurrence or not. The air around here is heavy. There's dust everywhere, but the tables look like they have just been used recently. Are we in some kind of underground laboratory? None of this makes sense to me. Okay, baby steps. What's the last thing you remember? I will agree to your request under one condition, Necromancer. Oh? I will give you my blood. In return, you will not lay a finger on Mariko, and you will take her to a healer once this whole ordeal is over. That's a hard bargain you drive, Dragon. But, oh, well, I suppose that's fair enough. I'm willing to agree to your conditions. You're not just saying that, are you? You know what sounds good? A bread pudding with pecans? Ooh, I love bread pudding. A local restaurant in town, last time I went, they had a special and it was a banana strawberry bread pudding. And it was really, really good. Of course not. Sincerity is not one of your strong points, is it, lad? Oh, but I'm completely sincere. Is there anything else you feel like pointing out, or can we finally stop waiting for you to bleed to death? I remember that we were attacked. You were attacked? By whom? I don't know. We made our escape, but Ishin was wounded. Ishin? A companion of mine. Oh, perhaps he's also here then. No, that would be impossible. He didn't make it. I'm sorry to hear that. And then I was inside of a cave with... Cave? Shit. Why can't I seem to remember anything else? There's something about, the winter, and I don't know, it just, like, it's so nice to bake and bake and bake until you have so many things that you don't know what to do with, and then you give it all to your friends. I do that every year with Hammie Mama. We have a pre-Christmas baking extravaganza. My Hammie Mama will make rum balls, we'll make fudge, and just pretzel turtles with Rolo candies, and we put a cashew or a walnut or whatever we have on top. And it's fun. It's fun. I don't know. There's just something nice. It gets you into the Christmas spirit a little bit. Holiday spirit. My childhood, my parents, anything regarding my life. What the hell? I can't remember any of it. Mariko Blairnot. That's my name. But who am I and how do I get here? It's all a blank. Why can't I seem to recall anything else? My head... I don't... That bad, huh? Take it easy then. Maybe we're under the influence of some kind of spell. Bunch of people losing their memories at the same time isn't exactly something that could be considered normal. You don't remember anything either? Nope, it's a little scary to be honest. But hey, at least we're not alone on this shaky boat. Whether that's a good or a bad thing. 2 minds are better than 1, right? Maybe we can figure things out together. I like him. I like him. He wouldn't betray me because I like him, right? I suppose. Me too. I want to know what's happening. I suppose. Working with someone I don't know, though, I'm not sure how to feel about the idea. Can I trust this person? My instincts are telling me to be wary. Who? Oh my god, I can't stop. I'm so sorry. Who are you? Manners. My name is Marco. And that's the only thing I can recall about myself, it seems. What if you lost all your memories, and then when you regained them, you just found out you were an awful person? Imagine. That would be like... Imagine how horrible that would feel, because you went all this time thinking, oh, I'm gonna do something good. But then you realize, no, you're not doing anything good. I always kind of I wanted to see that happen when I was reading Death Note the first time. I was always really curious about that. Just a thought. Feel that these past years for me haven't been festive and I kind of want that back. Yeah, it's never too late to go back to being festive when you want to be. I want to go kind of hard for Halloween this year again because I didn't decorate the outside of my house last year very much, and my big brother gave me a bunch of hand-me-down decorations for Halloween because he goes really hard on his house every year, to the point that there's people that'll come across town just to see his house. It's really admirable. I'm glad that I just get to go there and conveniently always get to see it, and I don't have to really make plans to go see it per se. But yeah, no, it sounds so nice. It's pretty nice. I like all holidays. It's nice to have something to be excited for. Marco. Yeah, is something wrong with it? Somehow, the name sounds familiar to me, though I'm clueless as to why. Could it be that we've met before? No, it's nothing. Well, it's nice to meet you, even if I'd preferred for us to meet under brighter circumstances than this. How do you feel, aside from the confusion? Are you hurt anywhere? Do you think you can stand? I think so. Guess it would be rude to dismiss an offered hand. I'm actually eager to get back on my feet. This floor is hard and cold and definitely not a pleasant place to keep sitting on. Wait. Oh. What in heaven's name is this? I like her nail color. Memories gone missing or not, someone should honestly reconsider their fashion choices. The clothing aside, I don't recall my hand being this big. Wait, don't tell me. Whoa! You look like you've just seen a ghost. Are you okay? Pretty. Am I? Honestly, I'm not sure at this point. I'm pretty sure I was younger than this in the memory I saw. Just how much of my life did I forget about? Marco, how old do I look to you? Is this a trick question where I'll get punched in the face for getting it wrong? I'm serious. Oh boy. Well, I'd say you're somewhere in your mid-20s, a bit younger than that, perhaps? This is a little baffling. And the only thing I seem to be able to recall, I was 14. Yikes, this whole memory loss thing is worse than I thought. Well, don't worry about it too much. I'm sure we'll both get our memories back eventually. Perhaps Ishin can give me some answers. You mean that companion of yours? Didn't you say he was... Oh. My head. Whoa, hey! What do you want from us? If you didn't come here with the intention on helping us, then please leave. Feisty little one, aren't you? I'm no healer, sadly, but... Oh, he did scoot on close. I may have an offer with a solution for you two. Solution? Would you like me to perform a soul grade? So, what is that? Seeing that your friend here will be dead in a few minutes at best, I could link his soul with yours and transfer it into your body. Then his soul would live on together with you until the day you die. Interesting. As you probably imagine, such things don't come without a price, though. Going through with this rite requires a lot of vital energy. It would shorten your lifespan by half. Does she age quickly? From that point on, your body would age twice as fast as a normal person's would. In other words, I would get to live to my 50s at best. Assuming you don't die by other unnatural means somewhere along the way, yes. Still eager to go through with it. I wasn't born yesterday. In all honesty, that almost sounds like making a deal with the devil. However, even with this person's odd aura, he can't be a demon. Demons don't have green eyes. Where's the catch? This whole thing is a load of horse shit. I vote that we go outside and beat the crap out of that barrier until it gives in. I don't feel like staying here another single minute. This place gives me the creeps. Can we really do that, though? Of course we can. Sitting on our asses and waiting here for gods know what won't solve anything. I admire your energy, Miss Shira. And I despise your submissiveness. Show a bit of spark, girl. Oh, that's that's a relief. It seems like Miss Mariko is finally awake. Hi, Crow! Welcome! This is a load of horseshit. This is a load of barnacles. Oh, pretty. Great. Great. More people and places I don't recognize. Why does this keep happening to me? Am I about to find out that I'm an old grandma this time around? Where am I this time? You're upstairs in the main hall. Mr. Marco and Mr. Apris carried you up here when you lost consciousness. I lost consciousness. That explains a lot. Oh, wait. No, it doesn't. Wait, who is Apris? Who are you? Holy Mr. Bartcam. Yeah, he's cheesing for you guys. He's up close. He's doing a big snoozer. My name is Yvonne, and this person here is Miss Shira. Oh, she's cute! Yo. Just don't get too friendly with me. It's a waste of effort. Please forgive her. She's not taking the whole thing too well. It seems we're all in the same kind of predicament. It gets people on edge. You mean that you don't remember anything either, and you have no idea why we're here? That's right. So, where's Marco and this Apris? Mr. Marco went down to the basement to investigate it further. Mr. Apris went out to the courtyard to see if there's any other way out of here. We decided to stay here and watch over you, just to be on the safe side. Okay. Wait, what do you mean by another way out? Well, someone set up a stupid magical barrier and around the whole place. Can you believe that? We're trapped in here like some rats. Whoever thought that this was a good idea is getting a punch in the face from yours truly. Oh, Mr. Apris, you're back. It's no use. The barrier is a sphere. There's no getting out of here unless we dissolve or break it somehow. I can't do boy voices at all. Is this a whodunit? So, kind of, yeah. Because we don't know what happened to our childhood home yet. We also don't know I keep waking up in situations. Hold on, I'm gonna take a sip of my water really quick. So, we're inside of a stupid bubble. Great. Did you try kicking it? I did, actually. It didn't budge. Well, if it's no use, then it's no use. Yeah, visual novel, a mystery visual novel. Oh, Mr. Apris, this is Miss Mariko. She just woke up. Miss Mariko, this is Mr. Apris. Hey, you good? The kid said you almost hit your head when you fell. I'm fine, I think, or that would explain the headache. I mean, it would explain the headache. It would explain the headache. That would explain the headache. More stuff to add to the wish list? Yeah, there's a lot of good ones. There's this one I wanted to check out too. I'll have to post it, and I'll post it in the Discord, but man, there are a lot of visual novels I wish I had more time to check out, but I kind of went a little crazy and scheduled probably way too much on accident, but I mean, still, I have some demos where, like, even though I had my schedule full, I was like, okay, I am going to go ahead and I will still probably play your demo after this week is over, but I'm sorry that I have no room this week. How goes the wife collecting? My favorite little rodent? Wow, your favorite? So far we have only collected mysteries. But I would say it's going decent. If the goal was to collect mysteries, we've certainly caught quite a few. Oh no, are you in pain, Miss Mariko? Hey, I might need some help here. I found another one. Another one? Seriously? Just how many unlucky people ended up here? Better than mysterious itching? Oh yeah, definitely better than mysterious itching. And I've been kind of, you know, now that you mention it, my hands are kind of itchy. Maybe they're kind of like... There we go. Not itchy anymore, though. Wait here. Oh, she's pretty. I like her high pony and her scrunchie. Oh dear, what happened to her? I found her like this at the end of the corridor. I treated her for wounds. For what it's worth, she's unconscious but alive. Is there anything we can do to help her? For now, our best bet is letting her rest. Even if it turned out that one of us could use healing spells, we'd need to have our memories intact to be of any use in that regard. You think one of us might be able to cast healing spells? The possibility is always there, isn't it? Regardless, we can keep an eye out for some fresh bandages, assuming there are any around here. Otherwise, we'll need to use cloth or sheets to keep her patched up. What happened? Mr. Abris, would you mind putting her down on the sofa? She doesn't seem to have a fever, at least. That's good. Well, there's not much of a point in staying here and worrying over her. We still have the rest of the building to investigate. I suggest staying in a group, or at least not going anywhere alone for safety reasons. But it's mostly your choice. Also, one person might always overlook something. That's actually a good idea. Aside from more potential victims, who knows who or what might still be lurking in this place. And nobody would be tempted to pull any suspicious shit behind everybody's backs while having someone to watch over them at all times while we're at it. That too. And since you kindly point that out, Cheetah, would you mind teaming up with me for the time being? Har, if I must. I wanted to check what's upstairs. Well, we might as well go there first. After you. Mr. Abris, would you be alright with checking this floor with Miss Mariko then? I wouldn't mind staying here and keeping watch over this girl. If she were to wake up, it would be good for someone to be with her. Let me be the one to do that then. I am feeling a little dizzy. I could use a few more minutes of rest. Alright then. Are you sure you'll be alright on your own? Yes, just go. Come on, let her be. We'll try not to take too long. That's one lie told. Though I guess it's not much of a lie when my mind really is in a mess. I just need a moment to think in peace. This girl, I don't recognize her either. Not a single person I've met has felt familiar in any way. And who are these people? Why are we here? Did we know each other before we ended up here with our memories missing? This whole situation doesn't make any sense to me. Then there's... Where's the catch? There is none, aside from the fact that it'll cost you, of course. Oh. I'm sorry, I don't have a single coin on me right now. But I can repay you later, I swear. Easy there. I'm not interested in coin. You're not? What do you want in return then? I want some of the dragon's blood. These memories aren't really helping me with anything either. Though there's one thing I keep wondering about. Marco said that I look to be in my 20s right now. If I am to trust the bits of memories I have, I should have started aging twice as fast after the rite. I think I was 14 back then. So it should have taken at least 6 years to get to where I am right now. Under the rite's conditions, those 6 years would be halved to just 3. Oh my god, my numbers! I can't do numbers! Well, physically wise at least, my mental age and physical age should be considered separately at this point, I suppose. If it turns out that I really am 20 physically, then mentally I'd be 17 right now. If I was 18, I'd look 22. If I was 20, I'd look 26. I have no idea how old I really am. I can say one thing for certain, though. I don't feel like a child anymore. Ishin? Ishin, are you there? There's no response. Does that mean that the ritual failed for some reason? Or is there simply something I'm not aware of? This mansion, I get the feeling that I've been here before, actually. Then again, it might be giving a sense of deja vu because I used to live in a mansion. I used to live in one, didn't I? All of that couldn't have been just a dream. Also, regarding my acquaintance with Fethor, I have no idea what happened afterwards, but there are vague and odd things that I'm able to recall about him. Like the type of jewelry he used to wear. Or how I was surprised that Fethor had his ears pierced in a lot of different places. Oh, he does. I want that for me. How random is that? Not to mention useless in my current predicament. Hey, can you hear me? Is she waking up? You're Mariko, aren't you? I could hear all of you talking, even though I couldn't move. Did you now? So you're more or less aware of what we're dealing with? Oh, be good, Adgain. See you soon, okay? We're trapped in this building. Nobody remembers anything, including how we got here. And it's advised to stick together until we know more. That's the gist of it. What about you? Can you remember anything? No. You people at least know what your names are. I can't seem to even recall that. You don't know what your name is? I don't. Well then, we could come up with something temporary for the time being. Shouting, "Hey you," all the time would be bothersome. What should we call you? I don't know. Call me what you like, it doesn't seem that relevant. You honestly don't care? Think about it at least. You know, if you feel like checking out that barrier for yourself, you're free to go. I'm awake now, so keeping watch over me is pointless. Wasn't the plan for us to stick together? I don't think I'd be able to walk at the moment, and I don't want to be dragging you down. Don't force yourself to sit here and do nothing on my behalf. I won't lie, I'm curious about the barrier they mentioned, but at the same time, I'm a little reluctant to leave this girl on her own. We have no guarantee that this place is safe. Leaving an injured person alone is risky. Head outside to investigate the barrier, or wait in the hall and keep watch over the injured girl. You know, this might be because I'm a horror movie girly, but I don't think we should split up. I don't think splitting up is a good idea. It's never a good idea to split up. I'm gonna wait in the hall. Don't split up. I'll wait. I'll wait in the hall and keep watch over her. Survivors do stick together, and we should stick together. I don't feel like going anywhere. Suit yourself. I'm running out of voices. I'm guessing she's not the talkative type. Or perhaps she's just saving her breath. She's injured after all. Then again, with our memories gone, there isn't much we can talk about to begin with, is there? What do you think about everyone? Do they seem trustworthy to you? I'm not sure, to be honest. The whole situation has me a little on edge. I would say splitting up is more interesting for the content, but narratively splitting up messes up stories. That's kind of just like, I'm like, If we split up, that's when the serial killer gets you. And I don't know if there's a serial killer around, but I don't want to find out. Hi, Lucid. Why is she she's so pretty, isn't she? Look at her, she's so pretty. They're both really cute. The character designs in this game are really fun. I really like them. But I suppose working together should be the fastest way to solving this whole predicament and getting out of here. I think so as well. The serial killer is attractive, then it's fine. But what if it's like a gross old man? We don't know what the serial killer looks like. Gives me old style Newgrounds art feel. We were talking about how it kind of feels like it would be on a PSP. But we mean that in a good way. But I see what you mean also. Man, I kind of miss Newgrounds games. Those were really fun. What do you suppose is out there, though? What do you mean? Hello, Mr. Bart. You say hello. Oh. Did you ever play Kramer's Hentai Adventure? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about at all. That sounds hilarious. Sorry, I'm gonna take a big sippy. Based game taste? You guys are crazy. We're assuming that we're trapped in here, but what if it's actually the other way around? What if someone set up that barrier to keep us safe? I mean, that's also a possibility, isn't it? Huh, that's actually a smart observation. There needs to be some kind of reason why we're here. I'd certainly prefer to believe that someone didn't lock us up in here for their own entertainment. Darumi, in the background, it's a killing game! You mean, like, for some kind of experiment? Maybe. Well, if they did and we somehow were to find out who that person is, I'm pretty sure all 6 of us will be breaking their legs. And arms. And fingers. Gonna post a pic of the game in the Discord. Hell yeah, wahoo even! Or just the 5 of us. Yvonne doesn't seem like the violent type. You have a odd sense of humor, Mariko. We've been gone for a few minutes and they are already gossiping about you. At least they seem to be getting along. I was just stating a fact. Well, now that the wounded miss is awake, proper interactions are in order, aren't they? My name is Yvonne, this here is Mr. Apris, and over here is Miss Mariko. All these strange circumstances aside, it's a pleasure meeting you, Miss, I've no idea. Uh-huh. Unlike the rest of us, she doesn't even remember her name. Oh dear. Now that is troublesome. I said the same thing. She insisted that she doesn't care. Let's just call you White or something. White? Your hair is white, and some of your clothes are white. My hair is called Platinum Blonde, thank you very much. Whatever. Ms. White it is. I don't even want to dignify that with a comment. Nicknames aside, you really need to drop those honorifics, Yvonne. I'm pretty sure nobody here cares about such formalities. But what that would be... I couldn't. It seems we're late to the party. It's because you're moving like a snail. I'm shorter than you are. Show some understanding. What is this understanding that you speak of? Not only Miss Mariko and Miss White are getting along. What was that? Girl, you need to get your ears checked. I think you hit the nail on the head, Yvonne. Do you guys want me to scratch your eyes out? What? Oh, you're awake. I've been awake since before you even got here. Well, you should have said something. How do you feel? I've imagined I've seen better days. It's hard to argue with that one. Let me check those makeshift bandages of yours. We might need to change them if they're soaked through. There are a lot of sheets we could use for that upstairs. Atris, we're counting on you. Why the hell am I supposed to go? Because that would be a very gentlemanly thing to do. Besides, I've already been up and down those stairs once. Don't make me go through that again. Yeah, no, she is really cute. She's sassy, though. The cute ones the last few days have always been really sassy. I swear, you people. Oh, where are you touching me, you pervert? I need to touch in order to check. Gods, woman, calm down. Poke me like that again and I'll hurt you. I'm not doing anything. Ah! Would you wear a giant rose on your hip? I don't think I would. I don't know though. I don't... I'd be worried about it breaking. But I used to wear, I used to be in my local gothic Lolita community. You know, you were a lot easier to deal with when you were unconscious. You were taking advantage of me when I was unconscious? The thorns would be uncomfortable, yes. Why do you keep twisting my words? Gods, somebody help. Poor kid. Miss White? That sounds like some old lady's name. Just saying. It does. Should we go with purple instead? For all that is holy, don't make such a huge deal out of this. That's why the rose is the most poetic flower. If you continue getting so riled up, you're wound. I can't talk, I can't read. Your wound might open up again. Just saying. Purple sucks as much as white does, if you ask me. How about violet? I swear, I'm starting to hate you people. Words are hard. Thank you for the hydration check. I will take a sip. I've almost finished my water. Which is good. I think I might be a little dehydrated. Mariko didn't suggest any names yet, did she? Come on, girl, give it your best shot. Shira wants me to suggest a name. Oh my god. I'm not gonna... I can key smash. Mr. Bark, what should we name? What should we name her? Do you have any ideas? No, you just know Flop and that's all. PogChamp? I could do PogChamp. How about PogChamp? No! This feels foul. This feels foul. If it makes you happy. Miss PogChamp it is. I should have went through it with my usual because I usually name them unregistered hypercam too. Going back to the matter at hand though, we found something in the library. Everyone should probably take a look at it. Miss Mariko especially. Okay, if she needs to go, then who's staying behind with Ms. PogChamp this time? Are you volunteering? Nope, there's no way I'm missing out on something crucial. Hi, Voss! Welcome! I wanted to investigate the library for myself as well. Then how about No. You two, sort this out between yourselves. Hey, how about we play Fire, Water, Leaf? Are you familiar with the game? Is it like rock, paper, scissors? I am actually. You're on. This should be entertaining to watch. Fuck this game. Sore loser, are we? Shut up. All this earlier walking around tired me out anyway. I'll gladly stay behind. So, this is the library they were talking about. This place is huge. I have a feeling that reading all these books would be impossible in a single lifetime. Wait, this library seems to have not only spell books, but also alchemy-related books. With the right recipe, I might be able to mix up a potion that could help us in getting our memories back. Could you really do that? In theory, at least. When I investigated the cellar, I found all kinds of ingredients down there. I could try working with those. How convenient. Alright, I suppose it's worth a shot. What kind of books do you need? It's hard to say. Hi, Hippie! Welcome! Hope you're doing well. I hope your fever is better today. I'd need to look over them to be able to tell. Just give me a bit of time. It's not like we're about to go anywhere. Meanwhile, we can show you that painting. We found it wrapped up in some sheets in between one of the shelves in the wall. Is it gonna be the Golden Witch? Hold on, I'm gonna adjust myself in my chair here really quick. I'm pretty okay. I'll take pretty okay as opposed to yesterday. I will accept that. Now, what is so special about a painting that it requires everyone's attention? Here. Oh! She kind of looks like Mariko a tiny bit. Is this baby Mariko? And then maybe this is Dad? Part of it seems to have been damaged by fire. One person on the picture is unrecognizable. That would make sense because didn't her childhood mansion catch on fire? But there's no mistake. It's a family painting, and while it's hard to tell who the people on it are, I can imagine what Yvonne and Apris are trying to get at. It's because the woman and the girl on it are both blonde, isn't it? You think that's me? Come over here and read the description on the back. Oh! Oh shit! There are words written in ink on the back of the canvas. Hammie, have you ever read The Portrait of Dorian Gray? I don't think so this is a funny question. I haven't read it personally, but when my insomnia was really, really bad, I'm pretty sure I listened to an ASMR of it. But, my memory of it is actually pretty spotty because I would listen and then I'd fall asleep. And then I'd wake up and not know where I left off. Amazing answer. I'm sorry if it wasn't the one you were looking for, but I've experienced it. I've experienced bits and pieces of The Portrait of Dorian Gray. The true way it was meant to be read. An enigma to everyone. Every Hammie, even. But it says, Marianne, Kuan, and Mariko Blairmont. Year 206. Somewhere in the attic, there's a portrait of Ray getting smaller. Does she turn into a corn cob, though? Oh, Gvan. Huh. Is Blair not your family name? I believe it is, actually. I'm not owned. Then there's no doubt this painting must be related to you somehow. At first we thought it was you, but then we searched all over some of the books. Sorry, I thought I accidentally just thrust my feet into the Mr. Bark cam, and I don't think I did, but... Oh no. Anyway, I just want to say that I think you'd like it. It's very Fujo for a 19th century novel. Oh man, I gotta finish it then. I should pick it up. Can I get it for like pennies on the dollar for my like ebook edition? Let's find out. I'm gonna look up on Amazon really fast. I want to know what you mean by that so bad. Oh, it's 99 cents. One text-to-speech. Sadly, I had to go to work just randomly kicking the Bark cam. Oh, well, I hope that you are, not working too hard. I hope you're not working too hard. Here it is for free legally. Hell yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. Yes, I'm so excited. I know iTunes has a bunch of high quality audiobooks for public domain novels. So I used to work for a call center, right? I worked for the Affordable Care Act for a while, and one of the only websites I was able to access was like the government library for a long time. And I read so many books. While I was at work, chat. And then I would play this game over and over on kids.gov. So that's how I can look at a blank map and put all 50 states where they gotta go. Sweet story. I know. And then I think it was my fault, but they started to tell us we couldn't do it anymore. But when it's not open enrollment season, it's super duper dead. So you'd be waiting like at least 15 minutes in between calls usually if it was like a pretty staffed day, you know? What do? I had my fidget spinner. It was back when the fidget spinners were really, really popular, and I mastered the, I impressed every Hammie in my, section because I could spin the fidget spinner and hold it on my nose. It was it was kind of a shitty job, but it had some fun moments, and I got to read a lot. I had a lot of downtime, and then they would always come to me and be like, Hammie, you're really creative. Can you help us with stuff? And I would help them with stuff, and I would feel like really, really awesome. On your news, yeah. Never managed to do that. Once you practice enough, I believe you could get it down. It didn't take a lot of work. It just you had to be really careful. And I'm kind of like, I'm kind of a gentle, like, careful person. Like, if I walk up the stairs, I don't really make a lot of sound because I walk really, really carefully, usually. Despite my clumsiness. Gentle hamster. At least I try. When I was younger, I used to like try and go up the stairs as fast as I possibly could on all fours. So I don't know. As I'm older, I guess I slowed down, and I'm just like, you know, if the stairs don't creak under me, then that's a job well done, I'd say. It's a little harder now because usually if I'm going upstairs, I'm carrying one Mr. Bark with me. Mr. Bark, you're so sweet. Are you showing chat your butt? Alright, 1 second, I'm gonna sniffle. Back to the story. And the latest date we found on them was year 256. You must have the perfect symmetrical nose to bounce on the middle of the fidget spinner. I don't know about that. I don't have a big nose, necessarily. It's kind of on the smaller side, I think, because my nose is on the smaller side because, one of my many different health things is I sleep with a CPAP mask. And I have really, my nose is really narrow inside. My nose is my best feature. I bet you have plenty of good features, but it's nice to have one that you can look at and be like, that's the best. But yeah, my nose, I've had a lot of like stuff going on the last year because I thought I had really bad allergies, and then I would get tested and they would say, Hamela, you don't have any allergies. Why are you here? And I'll be like, because I'm sniffling. And during this entire process too, I've found out I had sleep apnea, and I got fitted for a mask and everything, and they're like, you have to wear the smallest possible mask. Mr. Bark, I bet, is an amazing source of heat at night. He would be if he didn't sleep on the floor half the time. But it's kind of my fault because I gave him, I have a cooling blanket that no matter what, if you touch the fabric, it feels really cold. It doesn't get hot or anything. And when Mr. Bark hurt his back over the summer, I gave him that blanket, and now he lays on it. He lays on it, or if there's laundry, he'll lay on my laundry. Not the CPAP machine. Yeah, it's not very fun. I wish I didn't have to sleep with it because it's kind of like, yes, it helps me sleep, but it's kind of like a little bit of a sensory annoyance some nights, you know? But yeah, if I don't wear it though, I just randomly stop breathing for some reason while I sleep. So I have to wear it or else I wake up. I'll like stop breathing and my body enters like a panic mode almost. And then I'll wake up and then I can't really fall back asleep very easily. Yeah, poor Mr. Bark had an issue with his back. He had a spinal injury over the summer. So that's why he gets carried up and down the stairs now. Had a study that needed a CPAP machine to sleep. Yeah. It's pretty common actually. Like a lot of people, I really recommend that if you have trouble sleeping, you maybe get checked to see if maybe it has to do with your breathing, because it really is more common than you think, especially if you snore. It was loud, but I didn't mind it. Oh man, the one when I got mine, when I got my CPAP machine, I had I'd used all of my insurance. I had met my out-of-pocket maximum that year, so they were like, Hammie, you can get the best of the best and not pay a dime for it. And I was like, wow, really? Because I had kind of an invasive surgery that year, and then I had like all sorts of health problems, so I was kind of like, wow, lucky me, I guess. So yeah, I got the best of the best, the newest version of the CPAP machine, and it's really, really quiet. Except for if you plug something in incorrectly, it will tell you immediately. Did he slip running down the stairs? So what happened was, Mr. Bark, why are you still working? No, I'm okay. Mr. Bark, though, he gets really, really scared of thunderstorms, and this summer was really, really bad for thunderstorms for some reason. So it was like 4 a.m. and I'm also scared of thunderstorms really bad. I hate the sudden sound of thunder. Don't like it at all, so I always wince when I see big lightning. But Mr. Bark is also scared, and he ran and jumped into bed. And he did it so aggressively that he landed, and it just wasn't, it was a little bit too aggressively, and he hurt his back in the process. And then the next day, he wouldn't go down the stairs or anything, and I was really worried because I tried to pick him up and he made this really sad noise, and I was like, okay, it was a Sunday, so I couldn't take him to the vet. It wasn't open. And I was like, okay, I sleep on the floor with you tonight, and we'll go to the vet in the morning. And then, yeah, we went to the vet, and I forgot what it was called, but it's a very common condition that happens in older dogs that are long and low to the ground. So you got your corgis, you got your wiener dogs. Can't you get an earlier retirement? Wouldn't that be nice? Wouldn't that be nice? But no. That's one reason why I stream, because it's also just easier. It's a little easy. It's, with all of my issues, I can at least stream. But, yeah, we're doing our, me and Mr. Bark are both doing our best. Mr. Bark is probably at a point where he's pretty good now. He's almost back to normal. He likes to play again. Earlier he was rolling around on his back on the Mr. Bark cam. Yeah, it was pretty good. It was pretty good. But I still carry him up and down the stairs because he can flare his back up again by not taking the stairs carefully. So I'd rather we keep him good. we keep him good, and he will he'll be back to normal, but I'll just take extra care of him so he doesn't do it again. You both are so precious. I'm glad you think so. We're in a perpetual state of doing our best. And I'm gonna take another sip of my water really quick. One moment. Alright. Back to our story, because I keep going on tangents tonight. My apologies. So if someone I'm so congested, oh my goodness. So if someone painted this thing 50 years ago, it can't be me. Oh, that's confusing. Enjoy the yaps. I know, Ham Nation's always like, Hammie, we like to listen to you yap, but also, I'm showcasing a game. I gotta show you guys the game at least, you know? I wanna try and, get a good chunk into this game because I'm really interested. But also, I did not take my ADHD medication today, so I'm a little bit... Ooh, a squirrel. That's the logical conclusion if this painting is at least 50 years old. However, something puzzles me here. The name Marianne. My mother's name was Marianne. Or at least that's what I recall her name being. What sense does this make? Perhaps it's my grandmother? Is it common for people to name their children after their parents? Can't say I'd know. It does seem like the only logical conclusion. What's more, if this painting is related to you, what would it be doing here if this mansion wasn't yours or your family's? I also take Adderall, but I try not to take it every single day because I got really paranoid about my I got really paranoid after the shortage last year, so I try to only take it when I know I'm gonna have a busy day, and I didn't have much of a busy day. I had kind of a high pain day, so those days I usually just drink coffee. It's Final Fantasy X-2. Yeah, in the US last year, around this time actually, there was a shortage for Adderall, so a lot of pharmacies had a hard time getting it. I know I have a friend who lives in Los Angeles who wasn't able to refill hers for like 3 months, and then I went maybe about 2 months for mine. And then I stopped. Like, I used to take my Adderall. I would take it for 2 weeks and then I'd take a week off. So, because your body will get used to it otherwise, so you don't want to take it all day. I mean, you don't want to take it every day, or else your body gets used to it. So I would take 2 weeks on, 1 week off. Always got mine. Oh no, you must just got lucky and had a good area that had a lot of it. I'm glad you didn't have to worry about the shortage. It really sucked because, like, afterwards I was like, I couldn't... The days I needed my Adderall really badly, I was really bitter about it because I was like, I really need my Adderall to function some days when I have like a big list that seems endless. And now I just kind of hoard it a little bit. I got a big bottle, and whenever I get prompted for a refill, I'm like, hell yeah, brother, let's go get a refill. Because it's just like, if I for some reason get stuck and I'm not able to get it for a prolonged amount of time again, I want to make sure I have a little bit so I have enough to prepare myself, you know? But yeah, there was a shortage last year and it was annoying as hell. What's more, if this painting is related to you, what would it be doing here? And this mansion wasn't yours or your family's. This mansion. I won't lie, I do recall having lived in a mansion during my childhood, but from what I remember, it burned down. Oh my goodness, I'm really congested. Shit, hold on. Okay, we're much better now, I think. I fixed my posture and it helped. I take 20 milligram a day. That's insane. I never heard of a shortage. How weird. Yeah, no. I guess it kind of just depends on who you ask and where they live. But yeah, no. It felt like it took forever. Like I would put in my request for it. It would take them like 3 weeks to get anything if they did. Otherwise, they would just send me that little text that's like, "We're still trying to get your Adderall." But I don't know if it makes any difference, but I take the generic version. Then again, that happened when I was 14, didn't it? A couple of years could have been enough to rebuild it, at least partially, assuming I'd had the funds for it anyway. None of this makes any sense to me. Nothing at all? Are you sure? You're not hiding anything from us, are you? I assure you, I'm as confused as you probably are. Please don't fight. This situation is difficult on all of us, Mr. Apris. This isn't Miss Mariko's fault. We don't know that. For all we know, she might be behind the whole thing and lying to us. And for all I know, you might want to be a difficult ass who's trying to make the whole situation worse for us on purpose. Oh, damn. No, not the swear jar. What did you call me? An ass. You want to take this outside? No! Mr. Marco, please say something to them. Watching you guys interact is a treat. But Yvonne is right. Don't end up at each other's throats because of a painting that might mean anything. Maybe we'll be able to make more sense of it later on. I want to play 10-2 now. Damn. I have some good news, at least. I managed to find the right book. You did? Yup. Oh no. Now just give me some time in the dark, scary cellar, and I'll fix up some wonderful potions for us. Ooh, okay, mine's the extended release. So that could have something to do with it. I can't say I know for sure, though, if I'm being honest. I just know that there was a shortage. But it could depend on what kind you take for sure, I imagine. Cause maybe more people take the extended release kind. Or maybe it's easier to get your hands on the extended release kind. Yeah, the one with the little beads in it. It sounds scary when you put it like that. Are you sure you'll know what you're doing? This thing is written in Old Lyran, but I seem to know Lyran quite well. Happy coincidence, isn't it? You might want to slow down with the happy part. It's been a while since we switched perspectives. Oh, sure. It's Shira. No, I mean... I think that's my name. I seem to have remembered it just now. Oh. Wait, seriously? Sure, huh? You two have similar names. We kinda do, don't we? The question is, does that mean anything, or is it just a coincidence? Do you remember anything else along with your name, Shira? I'm not sure. It's hard to explain. I suddenly have this memory of being inside of some kind of tavern. A tavern? Yes, and someone was calling me by that name. But it's all hazy, like in some kind of dream. Well, that's a good sign. Maybe we don't need any potions to get our memories back. Maybe, but do you really want to take your chances with that? Have you remembered anything yourself in the meantime? I haven't. Neither have I. If we have the means to do something, I say we use them. Assuming these potions won't turn out to bring us more harm than good. Hey, I wouldn't let us drink anything if it would be dangerous to do so. Have you ever had the experience of being able to just take a bunch of shit from the kitchen and mix it all together? I have a memory of being at my friend's house when we were children, and we were trying really hard to make sea salt ice cream because Kingdom Hearts 2 had just came out, and we couldn't make something that would actually stay together. It wouldn't freeze or anything. So we were just like, fuck it, and we just started throwing random things into it, and then like we were just like, we made an abomination. And then we were like, we had the like really big realization that we did not know what to do with this. Like, you couldn't really just pour it down the sink very easily, and there were dishes in the sink, I think. So we took it outside and dumped it on the sidewalk, and it stained the sidewalk. It smelled terrible. And I'm still like, you do some dumb crap when you're kids. Roxas, I guess my summer vacation is over. Hey, I wouldn't... Wait, I already read that. See, that's another issue altogether. None of us here seem to be familiar with alchemy besides you. How can we be sure that you're even telling the truth with these things? He sure likes making us second guess everything. Can't stand this guy. You can read, can't you? Do you want me to show you the book? Okay, time out. What the hell are you guys talking about? We should explain what we found in the library. Chat, we have an ad coming in about 10 minutes, okay? Well, if there are no more questions or complaints, I shall be on my way. Don't set the whole place on fire while I'm gone, I really hope this is going to end well. Well, it seems that nobody else is left astray in the mansion, at least. Still, don't let that get your guard down. I'll be out in the courtyard if you need me for anything. No, don't split up! So, does this mean we have some time to kill? Seems that way. In that case, I'll head back to the library. Maybe I'll be able to find some kind of book that could help us further somehow, too. I'll go with you. I want to see that painting you mentioned with my own eyes. Your company would be appreciated, Miss Shira. And I'm still not going anywhere. Tough luck, Blondie. Tough luck, Blonde. It seems all the good places got taken. Blonde? That's my revenge for all the weird nicknames. Oh, she's blushing. Now who's the one with the odd humor? How are you holding up? As well as an injured person can, I suppose. Any idea what caused that injury? Not a clue. Margot said it looked like a stab wound, though. A stab wound, huh? Meaning that someone or something must have been responsible for it. Well, hang in there. It's not like I have much of a choice in the matter. She kind of reminds me, stylistically, like Ino from Naruto a little bit. But not blonde, platinum blonde. Sorry. Marco will probably take a while to finish his work, so I should make the best of it. Do I want to go bother anyone? I kind of want to see... I kind of want to go see what the courtyard looks like, because we haven't been to the courtyard yet. I feel like we don't really have a reason to go to the library right now, and I don't really want to deal with, like, Shira, being like, so, this is you in the picture, huh? And also getting a little bit, like, maybe aggressive, kind of like oh no, I'm really bad with names. The tall guy who keeps wanting to pick fights with every Hammie. But he's in the courtyard, so I'm gonna run into him. Let's do it. Let's go to the courtyard. I want to see. I bet there's flowers. Maybe a rose garden? Ooh. This is interesting. Is that the barrier? No flowers, but there's a fountain. It's kind of pretty, though. It seems that Apris and Shira were telling the truth. There's some kind of barrier surrounding the place. The barrier gives off a weird kind of energy. I can feel my whole body vibrating under its influence. It seems to get stronger the closer I get to it, too. This must be some kind of spell, right? I don't seem to remember much about magic, but how powerful would a person need to be in order to cast a magical barrier of such size? I'm able to see the outline of a few trees on the other side of the barrier, but nothing more than that. I just noticed that when the text finishes, it's in the shape of a spade. I wonder if that has any meaning. There's also a broken fountain in the middle of the courtyard. Judging by its state, it hasn't been active in years. It reminds me more of a swamp than anything else. Not in my swamp. Apris is standing by the fountain. At least I don't need to look far. Awkward. You know, you look like you haven't slept in a week. We're outside now. Want to continue where we left off? I don't! Let's talk about your eye bags, mister. You know, you look like you haven't slept in a week. Did you come out here just to point that out? No wonder you're this grumpy. That's why I'm grumpy. My lack of sleep is hardly at fault with that. I feel like I'm used to not sleeping much. So, I'm speculating, but he kind of looks like he could be a ninja. He also looks similarly dressed, like, in the Eastern fashion that we were dressed in as a child, almost. So I'm kind of curious. I don't want to stereotype or anything, but I feel like maybe he's used to, like, being on the go pretty often. Oh, hi Burbzilla! Welcome Raiders! Hi! I hope every Hammie's doing great today. Roll for the initiative? Ooh, what do I get? What do I get if I roll? I guess initiative check. I hope you guys have a wonderful stream. How are you doing? If you need to grab some water, grab a meal or anything, please remember to take care of yourselves. And then yeah, thank you Burbzilla for trusting me with your community day. I really appreciate it. Today we are reading a visual novel called SoulSet. It is a mystery in which we have taken several different approaches to different point of times. We were also doing the stream Fall in Love Festival. Ooh, make sure you get some hot tea and honey after working hard, okay, Burb? Did you enjoy your story that you were reading? You'll have to tell me about it. If you want to, that is. Thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate that. Hello, Magical Rook. Man, I think actually I will be also brewing some hot tea and honey after stream tonight. That sounds really lovely. We were doing Maid Marian based on the Robin Hood saga. It was certainly interesting. You know, I think I remember getting I think I got an email from the devs, but it was after I had completely booked myself up. If it was interesting though, that's really good to hear. Oh, and Okami and Day After Day, those were awesome. I'm gonna look them up really fast. Sorry, I'm once again getting a little distracted, but that's okay. I've read some really good ones this Fall in Love Festival. I've also had a lot of really awesome raiders these last few days telling me about the stories they read, so I feel like my wish list has just grown tenfold since Tuesday Wednesday. You should, especially Okami. Okami is so funny and the love interest is ooh. I know based on your raid message, I played a game called Spell Candle the other day, and it kind of gave me that high fantasy feeling, like a tabletop game almost. I'm not usually super big into the high fantasy stuff. Like, I usually get introduced to it rather than seek it out. You did Spell Candle? Okay, I was gonna say, if you didn't do Spell Candle, it would definitely might be up your alley a little bit. I really enjoyed that one. Did you have a best boy in that one? Also, I'm looking up. Who would you want to romance? Mortis was the boy I really liked. I like him. He's an uppy boy. You too? You too? That's funny. Ooh, the art for Okami. Okami looks really nice. I'm gonna add that to my wish list right now. Cool. How exciting. It's really making me giggle though, because it's like, I feel like, the Fall in Love Festival has been really fun just for... I feel like I found a ton of visual novels that I didn't know about this week, and I'm like, come on, Hammie, you should know about these. You should know about these. But you know what? That's okay. I'm getting introduced to a lot of good stories though, and I love visual novels. I love Terra and the General too, but Mors Mortis was the best. I agree. The General seemed very tsundere. Terra is very handsome, and I think if he gave me a hug, he would pop my back in all the right places. So glad I got into the festival and got so many keys and demos sent to me. Yeah, me too. I felt so bad because I booked up my schedule this week super duper quickly. So I was, I mentioned earlier too, I was like, there were a bunch of them that I was like, I'm not gonna be able to play this for the Fall in Love Festival, but if you would have me, I'd love to play it after the festival and check it out too. Tara with them mommy milkers. So true. Yeah, I do too. I downloaded so many just in case I had the extra time, but I ended up streaming like 8 hours yesterday, so I was like, today I was like, oh, I'm gonna go until I can and then I'm gonna call it a night. But I'm really enjoying SoulSet so far, because I love myself a good mystery novel, and it's really good too. So I'm just like, oh, I'm gonna try and hang in there as long as I possibly can tonight. Yeah, thankfully yesterday I did half of the day was designated to visual novels, and then the other half was I've been wanting to play Silent Hill F2, so I played that for a few hours too. So thankfully it wasn't entirely all reading, but I've been really excited for Silent Hill F since it was announced, because it's by the same the scenario writer for Silent Hill F is the guy who wrote the When They Cry visual novels. So I was like, this is a day one thing and I'm going to fit it in wherever I can because I want to play it. I need to finish it. I'm not gonna get spoiled. I'm gonna do it. Also, be strong if you got caught up in that ad game. Sorry about that. If I had been thinking, I would have snoozed it. I really like the art for Okami. I'm so excited. I added all of those to my wish list though. Anyway, I'm gonna take a quick sip of water so I can stop being so sniffly. Man, maybe I should go brew some tea really fast. I'm over here like, you go make sure and brew yourself some tea, get some water and stuff, and now I'm like, maybe taking care of myself is a good idea too. You know what? I think I will go brew some tea really fast, go put some on. You'll be lurking. Yes, please take care of yourself and do your post stream and be super cozy comfy. I have to run in a moment. It's super late for me by now, but thank you for playing and I hope you have fun with the rest of the game. Yes, thank you so much for I can't words. Thank you so much for coming by, Nehru. I'm really excited to play. I'm having a lot of fun so far. I will send you the VOD when I'm done, okay? And then yeah, thank you so much again for the opportunity. I'm really enjoying this quite a bit. We should totally read a visual novel together sometime if you want. Ooh, that could be fun. I've never read one together with someone. Definitely. I will after the Fall in Love Festival though. I'll be taking a few days break, so anytime after I'm back from that, I've got a bunch of demos I want to play, and I want to play some spooky games too if you're into that. So yeah. But that would be fun. You linked a bunch of other VTubers I love for the whole festival. That's so awesome! Oh, you do love spooky games? See, I love spooky games, but I'm not very good at them. I'm kind of a weenie. I'm kind of a weenie, but I really like them. In visual novels, I love reading scary things, so it's a little easier. She said the thing. Chat, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna make some tea really quick. I'll be back in a few minutes. Actually, hold on. Maybe I should hang in there. I should hang in there a little bit longer, I think, because I'll just make some after stream. I get jump scared so easily, but I do love horror. I'm the same way. I love scary movies a lot, and I can poker face scary movies a little bit better than I can games. With games, I think it's just too immersive. It's almost too immersive sometimes. So I turn into a big ol' weenie. But then I can like read the most horrible, scary, terrible, no good thing and be like, wow, how interesting. Much intense. Oh man. But yeah, I think I will go a little bit longer for tonight. Maybe another half hour or so. We'll see if we can find a good stopping point. And then yeah, I'll probably finish up and go make some tea and probably crawl into bed because I'm taking tomorrow off. As I'm worried I'm coming down with something. I wrote a couple horror short stories for anthologies if you like reading that kind of stuff. Oh, definitely. Honestly, if it's spooky, I'll engage with just about anything. Like, I've read threads on Reddit, I'll watch TikTok shorts on scary stories, I'll read novels, watch books, visual novels, video games, you name it. I love anything if it's spooky. And in the month of October, I do a lot of scary stuff when I can. I do a lot of scary stuff. Like my Discord community, we're doing a poll right now that ends in a couple of days where we're going to be watching horror movies once a week that everyone voted for, every Hammie even. And whenever I talk about the Discord, I gotta make sure I do that. I gotta make a habit of it. But yeah, no, I love any and all horror. I'm a little bit crazy on that front. I got a Shudder subscription. I will cancel Netflix before I will cancel my Shudder. My birthday is in October. Well, happy early birthday then. That's so exciting. Mine's all the way in March. It's not a very exciting month for birthdays, but a lot of them are in March. Man, October birthday is rad as hell. Okay, I'll go back to reading for now, and then yeah, we'll go a little bit longer tonight, I think. We'll go a little bit longer. Whew. I feel like I'm used to not sleeping much. Okay, you have a wonderful rest of your evening, Burbzilla. I appreciate you. Please enjoy your lurk, and thank you again for the raid. I really appreciate it. Why are you so defensive about everything, then? Are you seriously asking me that? Take a look around you. You guys are taking this whole situation way too casually. Offering your trust to everyone without a second thought might become the death of you. We don't even know if these guys are telling the truth or not. Hell, I still think you're hiding something from us. That would certainly explain your attitude toward me. I suppose I'll need to find a way to prove that's not the case. Oh no, she's sniffly like me. Bless you. Damn, aren't you cold out here? No, but it seems that you should go back inside. Well, I mean, like, in his defense, he is not wearing the tiny itty bitty mini skirt. in garters as beautiful as I'm not gonna say the word I'm thinking of right now because I'm gonna be on my best behavior tonight, but I don't know. She's serving. She's serving. That might make it a little cold. Yeah, don't mind if I do. What now? Ooh. Head. I guess we go to the library from here. Yvonne is sitting by the table, lost in a pile of books. I don't see Shira anywhere, though. Wasn't Shira with you? Oh? I'm pretty sure she was still here a minute ago. You didn't pass her on your way here? I didn't. Go back and look? She seems fine by herself right now. I'll double check that. Alright. I'll be here if you need me. What if something happens to her? Shira doesn't seem to be in the main hall either. Was Shira here? Yeah, she just went up the stairs actually. How did I miss her? That's interesting. That's interesting. The sounds these stairs make are horrible. I should keep this in mind in case I ever find the need to sneak around. What a creepy painting. It's actually the first time that I've been upstairs. There are a bunch of doors here. I'm guessing those lead to the bedrooms. One of them is ajar. Could that be where Shira went? Oh my. Shira! She doesn't seem to be here. Let's go check the other rooms then. Who lit the candle? Huh? I could swear that sound came from... Ow! Ow! Are you okay? Yeah, I just tripped. Were you in here the whole time? Didn't you see me? She wasn't hiding from me, was she? Come to think of it, we never got to ask. Did you and Marco find anything up here in these rooms? Useless junk counts as something, then no. But aside from the burned and broken stuff, this place is pretty fancy, isn't it? I kinda wish I lived in a place like this. You mean to say you're not used to this kind of luxury? But she's dressed so fancy. I have no idea if I am. I don't remember, so I was just pointing that out. Looking at the way you dress, you seem to fit right in. Make the best of it while you can, then. Looking at the way you dress, you seem to fit right in. You flatter me. And, okay, we're getting carried away here. I know how this goes. Next thing we know it'll turn out to be one of us is the madman who locked us up all up in here. Honestly, this is so cliched. Shira's sudden attitude changes are kind of fascinating. What do you mean? To tell you the truth, I remember having read a novel. A novel? I have no idea what the title was. The story in it, however, is about this group of people that got kidnapped and locked away inside of a sinking ship. Was it the SS Anne in Pokemon? They needed to work together and find a way out before time was up. Long story short, some double-crossing happened along the way and people died. I'm hoping that kind of fate won't happen to us. That sounds made up. What kind of books have you been reading? The kind I found interesting, most likely. Anyway, point is, just to be on the safe side, I'm not planning to trust any of you, just so we're clear on that. That includes you, Miss Sourface. My goodness. I'd also appreciate if you stopped trying to stalk me. Now I feel a headache coming on. Go away. Oh my god, she is not a girl's girl, is she? Well, that was interesting. Marco? There you are. Could you tell the others to gather in the library? We have things to discuss. Okay, so I have some bad news and some more bad news. Oh boy. There's always a catch somewhere, isn't there? The first piece of bad news is that the potions have a time limit. We need to drink them in less than an hour, otherwise they'll be as good as rainwater to us. Okay, and the second piece of bad news is a little more tricky. It seems that we need to drink them in pairs to make them work properly. Come again? These potions are designed to work from stimulating interpersonal bonds. Shared memories are what make them tick, in a sense. Now, if we were to assume that we're all total strangers, this would probably get us nowhere. But considering we needed to get where we are somehow, I think it's safe to assume that we needed to stumble upon one another earlier and know one another at least a little bit, no? We probably just don't remember it, like the rest of, well, anything. In other words, first of all, we decide on 3 pairs that we're going to stick with for this experiment. Second, each pair will settle somewhere. It's logical to assume that drinking the potions will put us in a state of sleep, or at least near sleep, so lying down beforehand would be advised. Conveniently, there seems to be enough usable beds around here if everyone were to feel comfortable with the idea. And third of all, we drink the potions and we see what happens. If we're lucky, we should start to remember things about ourselves and the other person we're paired up with. To be completely honest, that almost sounds like a scenario in a poorly written rated M novel. Who the hell comes up with this shit? Oh, Shira, I'm honestly starting to wonder what kind of places your mind wanders to all the time. And I'm starting to wonder what kind of literature you tend to read. Piss off! Like you're one to talk. I don't want to hear about that coming from someone who touches girls in their sleep. I was checking Cher's bandages. How many times do I need to? Dear gods. Alright, enough. We're in a hurry, aren't we? If you want to argue, save it for later. Are you sure these potions are safe for us to drink, Marco? Well, safe-ish. There were a couple of possible side effects listed in the book. But nothing worse than exhaustion or nausea, though. We should be fine. I swear, if this makes me puke all over the carpet... Yeah! Uh-oh, something happened to her, huh? Yvonne? What happened? Oh no. Gods, girl, do you want me to go completely deaf? He's cute! What is that a cat? No, it looks like some kind of chupacabra. Foolish mortals, I am neither of those things. I am Lord Mutik. Show some respect. Lord Mutik? Did you hit your head, child? Again? Somebody give me a knife and a bag. We've all lost our memories, including Yvonne. Is that so? Did you just summon me by mistake? I am your summon spirit. Well, one of your summon spirits, but the others are not really worth mentioning. I'd count forgetting all about them as a blessing, child. There's more? Wait, does that mean I'm a summoner? Johnny, come back. It's turning into Final Fantasy X too. You're right all along. Poor excuse for a summoner, more like. Let's be honest, you'd have more talent in napkin folding. Napkin folding? If you summoned me by mistake, then you probably don't know how to send me back either. I do hope you're going to figure it out in the next hour, tops. Thank you for the head pats. Oh, what a bother. I'm not dealing with any of this. Good night. What are you? My lord, wait. We still have questions for you. You have questions, and I don't feel like giving answers. Very eepy. But if you're my summon spirit, aren't you supposed to obey me? Am I? How bothersome. What's in it for me? I'm not in the mood. What? Hi bestie, I'm doing a Q&A on stream and someone asked me what it's like to be the most talented VTuber alive, so I'm here looking for an answer. Could you help me out? I'm nowhere near the most talented VTuber alive. I'm blushing. No, you are? I don't know about that. That seems like the kettle, the pot calling the kettle black or whatever they say. No, oh, what a cute Q&A though. But they asked you for a reason, Kai Bestie, because you're an amazing. Help me out, dog. The stream is waiting, but you're putting me on the spot. Obviously, it's very say-so, you know? And that's not just because I say so. I don't know. Kai, maybe you need chemomimi. Maybe you need animal ears. That can answer any question. Animal ears. Maybe a maid dress. I got given those? Oh, I don't know, Hammie, you are according to the poll. What poll? What do you mean? What poll? What the hell are you talking about? I'm looking. I'm going to look. Oh my god. I'm all sniffly. Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing on stream? It's the 2026 Best VTuber Alive Award. Oh, I don't know about that though. He's asking me, but I wouldn't know anything about that, honestly. I wouldn't know anything about that, but I could tell you what it's like being Hammie. Being Hammie is like being very hamster, and it's also like you know,
Hamster.
It's Hampter, and then it's also like you say the bare minimum and people hit the swear jar, and you just gotta watch it happen. And you know, you read the visual novels, you play the scary games, you make the funny noises. But that might be all I've got for you. You caught me at a very sleepy time, bestie. Thank you, bestie. That's very kind of you. I hope your stream is going well. I have it open, but I can't really hear it. Love you, bestie. Happy 2 years, Kai G Nikki. Chat, go follow Kai if you don't already, okay? I know that our audience is almost a flat circle, but yes, thank you. Hammie suddenly woke up. I would not say I woke up by any means, but we did hit 2 hours, and I do feel a little more awake, I suppose. Maybe I need to finish my waters to celebrate. I will follow Kai, thank you. Well, we gotta see the results of the poll, I guess. Watch this. I wonder if Mr. Bark will enjoy this bottle I finished. And the proof that I've rehydrated. Mr. Bark. No, you can't ask me to pull here. Everyone's here for Hammie, you know. Everyone's here for Hammie, so. Hey, you didn't even put no on there. What the heck? Man, you're crazy. You guys are crazy. I'm not. I wouldn't know anything about science, so according to me, you're a madman. Mad lady. Mad lib. Wow, that's harsh, man. No kidding. What did I tell you about the spark, girl? The goddamn spark. Mad Lib. Cycling purring effect intensifies. I like that. She got manipulated into petting and scratching the evil beast. Hang in there, Yvonne. Okay, we're seriously starting to run out of time, and seeing that nobody really trusts anybody here quite yet, to make things fair, I propose this. Oh, he's doing it again, chat. He's doing it again. Mr. Bark, what are you doing, silly Lily? Are you a happy boy, Mr. Bark? Mr. Bark, do you realize chat can see your every single move? I don't know about that poll. The poll ended. I feel like Hammie will have a Steam Deck button for a bigger Mr. Bark. I forgot that I can do that! OBS kind of messed up all of my Stream Deck stuff, so I gotta play around with all of it, you know? Oh, no, I get what you mean. I get the two mixed up really often when I'm talking about them, so no judgment here. But yeah, no, I think I should make that. Maybe I'll play with that when I take my few days off next week. Also, chat, I didn't mention it yet already, but I'm gonna take a few days off next week. I've been really tired, and I think I bit off a little more than I could chew at some points. So I'm gonna take a few days off next week. Play games on Stream Deck and stream with the Steam Deck. That's right. But yeah, I think a good stopping point for tonight would be when we if we drink the potion. Hammie went zooming this week, rest is deserved. Yeah, I think I'll probably take the approach of, if I feel like Silent Hill, I'll play Silent Hill. But otherwise, I think I really need to, I think I need a little bit of a break, but not the kind of break that's like, my legs are hurty, I can't do it. I can't do it right now. I need a break where I'm like, I choose to take a break and I don't feel guilty about it. Hammie will relax in Silent Hill. Yeah, have you seen that game when they take the fog out of it? Looks very lovely. I would go hang out in Ebisugaoka. Is that it? But yeah, you don't say I didn't warn you. But yeah, we'll take a little bit of a break. I'm all sniffly. Let's finish reading for tonight. We have a deck of cards that I happened to find earlier. We'll take out a king, a queen, a jack, a 10, 9, and an 8. That's one card for each of us. There we go. Whoever draws the highest card, the king, will get to decide who they want to pair up with first. That will establish the first pair. Oh, it's just like Balatro. Then the second highest, the queen, gets to choose next, and so on. I take it the trick here is for the cards to remain hidden until they are summoned. The person with the king isn't supposed to know what card everyone else has, right? That's right. Things would be more fair that way, don't you think? If the king happens to choose the person that has the queen, the person with the jack gets to choose second instead. There are 6 of us, so the remaining pair would be decided on its own after that. Fair enough. It's not that complicated, is it? Did everyone understand that? Any questions or complaints? So we'd leave it all up to Lady Luck and the whims of 2 people. Alright. Kind of a stupid way to do this, but sure, why not? I think it's a good way, otherwise we'd probably keep fighting about it. I second that. Let's do this. Mr. Bark, what are you up to? I wonder if he'll bring his dish in here and throw it for you guys. I want him to do it so bad. It's really funny. Apris? Oh, he will! He might do that. Hold on. I'll keep reading until I see him. You guys do what you want. I'm staying out of it. I'll let you decide who pairs up with whom on your own because I couldn't care less. He's so grumpy. Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that? Yes, I'm sure. Suit yourself. I suppose the smallest card leaves the pile then. I need to get some fresh air. I'll be outside. Okay. Someone woke up on the wrong side of the bed today. Oh, and before we get started, I do hope nobody will try tampering with the cards. Yes, Shira, that it's not just your imagination. I am looking at you. Fine, fine, my bad. You're unusually perceptive if you can tell, though. I'll give you that. I don't think anybody usually notices. Or you've done it before yourself. What, you remember doing this kind of thing? I somehow remember that I used to, yeah, though I have no idea with whom and why, I just recall the act itself. Does that mean you tended to gamble a lot? Hell if I know. Or could it be that you're familiar with illusions, maybe? Well, it's a useful skill to have, regardless. As long as nobody can tell that you're trying to pull it off behind their backs, that is. That being said, I'll be keeping an eye on you from now on. Joy of joys. Alright, ready? Wait, we established a system for this, but who gets to draw first? Right. You're gonna fight over this, aren't you? The potions don't have much time left. How about we decide it by age? By age? The oldest of the group will go first, and so on. How do we know? That's a great idea and all, but which person in this room does actually remember how old they are? We can base it off appearance. To me, you look the oldest, Mariko. Not counting Apris, that is. Marco looks the youngest. Okay, fine. I'll get the remaining card. So, after Mariko, I'd say it's Yvonne, then Shira, then me. Really? That kind of thing makes me both happy and angry. But okay, let's roll with this. No complaints on my side either, obviously. With that kind of combination, I get to draw first after all. Alright then, so it's Mariko, Yvonne, Shira, and Sure. I get the card that remains. Fair enough? Mariko, pick one. Oh my god, my nose is like drippy. Gross. It's time to choose a lucky number. That one, 4. Okay, let's see. Yeah! Well, what do you know? I drew the king. That means I get to decide who I want to pair up with first. That makes me both happy and a little nervous. I have a tough decision to make. Who do I want to trust my back with the most? I think Marco. I would guess Marco because he's been the least aggressive with me. Well, I guess Yvonne also would be a good bet, I think, but we didn't like Marco's vibes at first, but he also seems the most helpful. Well then, let the king speak up. King here, reporting for duty. Guess Lady Luck is on your side today, huh? It's Mariko's choice first then. I'd tell you to think about it, but we're short on time. Besides, I bet you already have someone in mind, don't you? Who would you like to pair up with? Ooh. Marco, I'll stick to what I was thinking. Mr. Bark, you're not even gonna sit in front of the camera? Are you neglecting chat? I'd like to pair up with you, Marco. Me? That's what I said. Any complaints? I didn't expect that. Really? Were you hoping to end up with someone else? I could reconsider. No, it's fine. I'm just a little surprised, that's all. Anyway, who has the queen? I do. Yvonne, who do you want to pair up with? I would like to pair up with Mr. Apris, if that's alright with everyone. For real? Wow, I didn't see that one coming. I was almost sure I'd be the one stuck with Mr. Grumpy Pants since I got the bloody 9. Well, that leaves you and me. I would pair up with you over Apris any day. No offense to anyone. Still, don't expect this to be some kind of joyride. I'll deal. Alright, so it's Mariko and me. Yvonne with Apris and Shira with Shira. We're running out of time, so let's all take the potions and follow the plan. We'll see each other in a bit. How long are we gonna be out? A few hours at most, I'd presume. Presume? So you don't know? The recipe wasn't very specific about it. This is getting more and more shady by the minute. They're safe to drink, I can assure you of that. Are they? Okay, listen. I'm just trying to get my memories back. It unnerves me that I can't remember anything myself. I offered you all the chance to join me in this plan from the goodness of my heart. It's up to you if you want to trust me or not. To be frank, I really don't care what you decide to do. So if you'll excuse me, I'd like to drink these before they turn bad. Oh, he's mad. I don't blame him though. These people are kind of annoying. Come on, Mariko. I'm coming. I think finding people that are like you gives an outsider perspective on yourself that helps you understand yourself better. I could see that, yeah. I could see that. Okay, I said that we'd probably finish up when we go to take the potions. And we're here and we're gonna take the potions. We both love visual novels. Heck yeah, I love visual novels. This is a really good week because I've been reading a bunch of them. Been getting a lot of good recommendations and stuff. Thank you, Ez, for the lurk. I appreciate it. I hope you're doing well. So I'll stick around and see what I can learn from myself here. I'm so sorry, Karma, but I just reached the point where I think I'm gonna finish out off for tonight because I'm feeling a little under the weather. Oh no, it didn't update. Hold on just a second. I forgot to update that today. If you want to know more of SoulSet, here's the link for SoulSet. I apologize that it gave you the wrong link, but this is the game we're playing tonight. If you'd like to check it out more, it's a not a murder mystery, I'm sorry. I got murder mystery on the brain apparently, we were talking about him. It's a mystery. We don't know if it's gonna be a murder mystery yet, but you know, there's so much potential. It's a regular mystery, that's right, Super Manager. Yeah, next stream will be on Monday, and we're going to be playing a game called The Ghost of Alcantara. And it looks really, really good. It's a completely free game. It's a completely free game that came out, and it's a short read, but it looked really good, and I'm really, really excited to play it. But I will be taking tomorrow off. Tomorrow is mandatory rest. Yeah, we like free. I thought it would be really cool to be able to advertise a free game to y'all. So I'm really hoping that we'll enjoy it too, playing a little bit. You can come by on Monday and I'll be reading it out loud for you if you don't want to read it all. And then yeah, we have 3 more days of the Fall in Love Festival, so we'll have plenty of stories. But yeah, if you like visual novels, Karma, I really recommend you check out the Fall in Love Festival tag. just because a lot of streamers are reading visual novels this week. And there's a lot of good ones. I've had people rate in where they're like telling me about what they read, and I'm like, oh man, I want to play that too. Not to make it much easier, but maybe a little bit easier, almost every game that I've played has a free demo. One of my favorites that I read so far is Taisho Romance Theater. Let me pull it up for you really quick. Taisho Romance Theater, I wasn't able to finish reading it the other day, but that demo alone is almost 6 hours long. That's 6 hours of the story you can read just from the demo. And then if you like the whole thing, it is coming out, I believe, in next year. Yeah, it's coming out next year. I remember when visual novels were so niche, like, yeah, no, we're really spoiled in 2025, I feel. I feel like we're really spoiled, and I kind of love that for us a lot. Because it's like everything's getting localization. Like, you know, I remember when I was like, oh man, they're remaking Tsukihime, but I doubt we'll ever get that localized. And then holy shit, we got it localized. It was a international release too, I believe. And then now I'm really excited because I still want to pick up Fate Stay Night Hollow Ataraxy at some point because I've never read it in English. Thanks for stream, Hammie. Bye bye, Mr. Bark. Mr. Bark, you say bye bye to every Hammie? Oh no, he get up. Oh yeah, just in time for ad break. So well, we won't be doing that. We won't be doing that at all. Why don't we go ahead and find some Hammie to raid into tonight? Yeah, you guys want to raid into someone? Oh hey, it looks like, let's see. Oh man, Suzune. I would say we should raid into Suzune because they're also reading SoulSet, but they're like 2 hours ahead of us. They're 2 hours ahead of us. And that would be quite the gap. I tried getting my friends into visual novels all the time. I made like 4 book club group chats. Oh no! Oh man, in high school I would have loved to have more acquaintances that liked reading visual novels. But at the same time, I was reading stuff I definitely probably shouldn't have been reading as a teenager. Like my first visual novel I read was Saya no Uta. And if you know Saya no Uta, everybody knows Saya no Uta. It was definitely not something that I should have been reading as a high schooler. Hi, Mohammed welcome. Man, I'm sorry. I'm sad every Hammie's joining here at the end. I wish I had it in me to go a little bit longer, but it's so horrifying, but so interesting. It's so true. Like, honestly, it was really good. And the music was really awesome, too. And, like, I don't know. Over a decade later since reading Saya no Uta, I feel like I still would call myself a really big Nitro Plus fan. Joined too late? No, it's okay. I gotta actually go get more water. Hamela nonstop reading marathon raid. Hell yeah. I think that's good. Keep thinking that Urobuchi should get jailed for writing that. I mean, I don't think you're alone. But if he had gotten jailed for writing that, we wouldn't have wonderful anime like Madoka Magica or Fate Zero. So maybe it's okay. Maybe we can let him slide for that. But like honestly, that's kind of like when you think about Stephen King too. He's written some pretty sassy shit. I'm looking at you, it. Anyway, you know what? Hamela nonstop reading marathon raid. Let's see. What should we go on to? Let's find out what we want to read, what we want to watch. Let's see. I'm gonna see if let's see if we have more I'm gonna look for Fall in Love Festival people. See if we have anybody No. My search isn't working. That's weird. That's weird. Can I recommend Sena Amo? Yeah, what are they doing right now? Oh yeah, they're reading Phoenix Wright. That sounds pretty good. That seems to also follow the trend. Karma, do you know if they'll be going for a bit longer? They've been going for 3 hours and 20 minutes, so I don't want to raid into them if they're gonna be ending. I don't want to pressure them and put them on the spot, so don't embarrass me. But yeah, no, Ace Attorney would be awesome. Oof, I don't know. Okay, well, if she's ending soon and she says it, you get to grovel and beg for forgiveness, okay? You get to be the one and be like, I'm sorry you're ending, but Hamela needed a raid. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and start the raid now. Okay, good, it's a deal, it's a deal. I'm gonna go ahead and start the raid. Thank you every Hammie that came by. I'm sorry for every Hammie that got here late, but I'm gonna go drink some tea and crawl into bed, I think, because I'm a little congested and a little tired. So thank you guys for coming by. I'll see you again on Monday. Schedule will be out Monday at the usual time. Otsuhami, thank you, Chikan. Thank you, Karma. I appreciate it. Thank you, every Hammie. We're gonna go ahead and raid now. You have a good night, okay? Be safe. See you soon.